There's so many important tech companies here at GTC, but Nvidia is the most important by far, which is why I spent so much time talking to co-founder, president, and CEO Jensen Huang this morning. Take a look. All right, so give me the roadmap. I mean, you laid out $1 trillion. Obviously, I think that was an arbitrary number because if you said $3 trillion, no one would believe you. But 2 years from now, what's going to be? 1 year we did this. What happens 2 years from now? I mean, do we find out we need it 10 times, the 10 times?
Yeah, we're going to need a lot more computing. And we're fairly sure now that the world's computing capex, it's on its way to $1 trillion annually by the end of the decade. So we're fairly certain of that. We're also very certain that the vast majority of that will be used for AI. And so our opportunity as a percentage of $1 trillion by the end of this decade is quite large. And so we've got a lot of infrastructure to build.
Then when I ask you will gross margins get better and the yield get better, am I asking questions that are just Lilliputian and I shouldn't waste my time? Or there are people that I recommended your stock to when it was at 2 and own it, don't trade it. And I want to stick by that. But is that, again, too small?
If our company wasn't growing, then obviously gross margins is a real area of focus. But we're growing incredibly fast. And this year, we reinvented the structure of a computer. And I was explaining that at the GTC keynote yesterday. We reinvented how the computer is structured. And when we do that, and all of these companies are involved, and we created all of these parts necessary, 600,000 parts that goes into one of our computers now. It's 3,000 pounds. And I know, 600,000 parts is like 20 cars. And so all of those components have to come in to build one computer. And we're building these computers in volume. And so the idea that in our first couple of quarters as we're ramping this up, we have to improve our yields and improve our cost, and everybody is coming together and getting good at building this thing. I think that's a minor idea. Are we going to get incredibly good at building these things in the next several quarters? Of course. Of course.
But
and when we do that, our margins go up.
Right, and I imagine the first quarter you weren't able to build as much as you'd like.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Yeah,
Look at
not
that.
even close.
And then I think, well, there's so many smart people out there. We have a new fellow who's running Intel, who you praised in a video when you got the Robert Noyce Award, and you were very complimentary.
Yeah.
We have Lisa Su at AMD, who's terrific. We have competitors that I don't know right now who may be working on something that could leapfrog you. But then I listen to you, and I think, was it winner take all, losers take none?
This is the largest business opportunity in history. I think that we know now.
In history. Bigger than airplanes.
This is the
bigger
largest.
Bigger than trains.
Right.
Bigger than canals. Bigger than the loom.
None of those are anywhere close. Larger than the production of energy.
Well, then there's no reason why, given that, why can't your company be a $10 trillion company? There's no reason. These are abstractions. It's an abstraction, the price of your stock. And it's just, you have to understand, it's not a business.
It's really about the size of the opportunity.
Right.
And we are now talking about the single largest opportunity that the world knows.
Constructive way to do it, so people can let themselves
Which is the
understand.
reason why every single company is here. And we have such incredible partnerships with the world's largest companies. And so one, it is an extraordinarily large opportunity. Two, it is incredibly hard.
Right.
It is just incredibly hard. The scale at which we do things and the amount of R&D that has taken to get here is incredible. So it's, and then I laid out a roadmap for the world.
Yeah. Which no one
That's
does.
3 years long.
No one does. If I were a competitor, I'd say he just gave me the key to the kingdom.
Exactly. I laid out a roadmap for the world for 3 years. And the reason for that is because there are several $100 billion of investment that's being laid down right in front of us right now as we speak. They need to know exactly what they're building into. So I gave the world a roadmap of building AI infrastructures for the next half decade. Now, that roadmap is also a super high bar.
Right.
We're talking about so much new technology. The bar is very, very high.
And you.
Yeah.
I saw people desperate. They wanted you to sign anything, and
Yeah.
they wanted just a minute with you. And you gave everybody that I saw the time that they wanted. It was almost as if you said, listen, I've got more time than you.
Jim, I do have plenty of time.
Are
Yeah.
you still getting up at 4 and doing all the things that matter for work, and then going out?
Yeah, sure.
Still finding the right engineers?
Yeah, Jim, we get our work done first thing in the morning, then we're covered for the rest of the day. We got plenty of time. I got plenty of time. I don't wear a watch. I just want to hang out here with you all day.
And do you want to hang out with the president and try to just?
Oh, sure. He was terrific.
He was.
Frankly, he was terrific. He was straightforward, direct. Remembered our conversation. Really engaging. I thought super charismatic. Yeah, I really enjoyed the meeting.
You enjoyed it.
Was
it one-on-one, or were there the usual many people in the room? Or?
We had 30 people watching us talk. Yeah.
Well, okay.
But I enjoyed it. It was super good.
And are you still able to wash dishes at your restaurant with one table? Are you able to have fun like that? Is the Denny's Jensen around?
Denny's was here yesterday. Denny's here. I'm sure they're here still, and they brought a special truck here, and they named a new dish after Nvidia, the Nvidia Bites, and it's a sausage wrapped around a pancake wrapped around that.
I want the Grand Slam. I don't want that.
Oh no, this is fantastic. It's finger food. Who doesn't love finger food?
That's true.
Yeah, you could dip it in mustard if you like. You could dip it in.
Matter. The night market still matters.
I helped them flip pancakes yesterday. I served pancakes yesterday. It was fantastic.
So Jensen Huang, that was a busboy, moved up in the hierarchy, is still the Jensen Huang.
You and I are the same way. Once a busboy, always a busboy.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Once a waiter, always a waiter.
You know what? I'm going to leave it right there. Jensen Huang is the CEO of Nvidia and kind of the CEO of everything.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jensen.
It's great to be with you.
Bad Money's back in.